I'm Tim Manns. I'm a board member of Skagit Land Trust, and I've been the volunteer steward here at Barney Lake along with my wife Brenda Cunningham and neighbor Janet Cray. What we do is keep an eye on the property to see that it's protected and to see what needs to be done. We've seen many changes in the Barney Lake property over the years that we've been volunteer stewards. The Land Trust has successfully added more and more protected land so that the original Barney Lake Conservation Area was about 80 acres, and today it's 360 approximately. This is a really important place for a very special bird, the trumpeter swan. Trumpeter swans were almost extinct around about 1900 because of hunting for centuries, hunting for meat, for their feathers, for their skins. Trumpeter swans hadn't been seen in the lower 48 states except for a few in the Yellowstone area in a remote vicinity. And then one day in 1957, 6 trumpeter swans showed up here at Barney Lake. They were attracted to Barney Lake because it's a wetland that provides them with a safe place to spend the night and with aquatic vegetation to eat. And also there are farm fields nearby where there are crops that are grown which the trumpeter swans like to eat. After potato fields and corn fields are harvested, the trumpeter swans glean them for food, and it's kind of a replacement for the much more extensive wetlands that used to exist here. After 1957, swans continued to come back here to spend the winter, and the numbers of trumpeter swans increased and increased until today, each winter, between 7,000 and 8,000 swans typically spend the winter in Skagit County. And it's a very big deal that this many trumpeter swans spend the winter here. There's no place in the lower 48 states where more trumpeter swans spend the winter than right here in Skagit County. You know, we just saw a family of trumpeter swans pass here, and it's typical of trumpeter swan behavior that the families will stay together throughout the summer when the young are born into and through the winter. So as you look out at a group of trumpeter swans, you'll see gray ones. Those are the young ones born last year, and they'll stay gray all through, or almost silvery, all through the winter. And you'll also see the 2 adults. A male trumpeter swan can weigh as much as 38 pounds. This is one of the heaviest birds in the world that's capable of flight. That's why when we see a trumpeter swan take off, it needs to sort of run along the surface of the water for about 100 yards before it can actually get into the air and fly. So trumpeter swans are very large. Of all the waterfowl, that's ducks, geese, and swans in North America, the trumpeter swan is the largest. One of the really amazing things about Barney Lake, where we have this amazing phenomenon of all these trumpeter swans as well as thousands of ducks and bald eagles and many other species, is that it's right at the edge of Mount Vernon, the largest concentration of people in Skagit County. The acreage protected here has been added to time after time after time through a combination of grants and the generosity of the community, because every one of these additions to the Barney Lake Conservation Area has either come through the donation of property or its acquisition through the donations made by people who care about this place. This place not only is great habitat protected for wildlife, but it's also a place where people can come and have an experience in a natural setting, and in fact an extraordinary experience.